What's up, Heat fans? Happy Monday evening. Welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports, where I am Nic Rohloff. We are live once again for a Miami Heat basketball game. Unfortunately, we are taking on the Washington Wizards today. My soul is still absolutely crushed, snatched, however you want to explain it. That's where it's at right now as Miami blew yet another double-digit second-half lead. They led by as much as 19 in the second half yesterday against the Knicks. They led by double digits early in the fourth quarter. Game goes to overtime. They ultimately lose. It's even more heartbreaking when you consider the fact they were up 4 with a minute to go, and if they just got a stop defensively, they would have won that game. Yet we are sitting here losers on another blown fourth quarter. But hopefully you guys feel more optimistic about today than I do, because I don't feel anything. I'm numb. I don't care anymore. But let me know where the real ones are watching from. Shout out your city for me down in the comments section. Justin, I know you're not a Heat fan, but how are you feeling? Like, I almost feel worse that you have to watch these games because I'm a Heat fan, and I don't even want to watch. I can't even imagine how you feel.
I mean, they entertained me yesterday. It wasn't the greatest ending in the world. It was a little disappointing.
I mean, I'll say this, Justin. If you've learned anything about our Miami Heat, and since you've become like our producer here for the most part, you have to know 85-90% of the time, we're getting an unbelievable, stupid, close game late. Like, it will be close down the stretch in like 95% of the games. You'll get the rare occasional blowouts like Wednesday where they just took the top off of the Hawks. But that is few and far between. Like, it's going to usually come down to the wire. So at least there's that for you.
Oh, yeah. Just give me a show. Now, if they get blown out by the Wizards,
if we lose tonight, I joke a lot about having conversations about slowing down the watch parties. I might be serious. Like, the sad part is, we only have 9 active players today, Justin. 9.
I saw that.
We'll get into what I mean if you guys are not aware of the news. But let's give some shout-outs here. We got Louisiana, Houston, Midtown Miami, New Jersey, Palm Beach, New York, Ohio, Miami. I see North Sentinel Island, Carroll City, Hawaii, Boca Raton. Shout-out to everybody tuning in to the live show early on. I changed this. Is it on read only?
Let me look.
I'm like 95% sure I changed this to the Wizards. So
It is not.
are we sure? I changed it. All right, I'll try to move over again here. Is it pulling from the right sheet? It might not be.
Yeah, E.
It is? It doesn't say template?
Nope.
Interesting. I moved it over. I didn't move over. All right. Give me 1 second to fix an upcoming graphic. When? And then we'll get moving on with our pregame show. Appreciate the 80-plus people watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon. I feel like if I don't get a million likes on these live shows, you guys just hate me as a person, because I am here still watching this horrific basketball team play even worse basketball teams in the Washington Wizards. And is Dropbox something up with Dropbox? Can you give me a check there? Because I just did it again. This is Studio E, correct?
Yep.
I don't know why it's not changing.
No notification on there.
Interesting. I guess you manually might have to change that. Or you could just check the weigh-in too, see if that one's working. Because I moved it over. I moved over weigh-ins. See? There's got to be something up with that layer. I'm telling you.
Let me try
Because if the weigh-in 2-1 is working, that means it is moved over. So I don't know why that one isn't there. There's got to be something up. There's got to be something up. Eric's watching from Broward. Those two gamers in Ohio. Irvine, California from where I team. This could be an issue. It's now done this twice where it's randomly just cut out of the app. That I know it's the pregame, but like that could be an issue.
Let's hope it's not a sign of things to come.
I don't know what's going on. We're having chaos full on everywhere today. Well, Justin, before we figure out what that is, we do have to tell everyone what the sponsor is on today's live show. So let's do that here real quick before we pass the 7-minute mark. As always, hit that record button. But we are sponsored by Prize Picks. Let me know when we're good to go here, Justin. We are sponsored today by Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports platform out there. I play it on a daily basis. Every single Heat basketball game, I'm playing Prize Picks. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash if you do it the right way. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money on sports action with over 10 million users. Sign up today. Prize Picks offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. I have a 3-player entry, as I always do, for this night's game, but it's sadly going to come to a 2-player entry because when I placed this earlier today, it sounded like Andrew Wiggins was going to play. He did not. So it's just a 2-player entry, more than Adebayo, 32.5 points and rebounds, less than Alex Sarr, 1.5 3-pointers made. So those will be the 2 that I am working with today. But like I said, sign up today, download the app, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. All right, shout out to Prize Picks. I actually want to play a fun game after we do this. So I don't understand what the issue is here with this. Okay. You could put up like a like drive or something like that if you want. Oh, this is a train wreck. You guys weren't supposed to see this, but I definitely just spilled Coke on my sweatshirt. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Hate my life, man. What shirt I got underneath right now? Not a good one to take it off. Take the hoodie off. What is that? Ishan's watching from Rochester, New York. Ishan, do you know I'm from Rochester, New York? You know that. I don't know if I've ever seen that person in the chat before, which is why it's intriguing. I've never seen the name Ishan. Interesting. Steve's in Pensacola. Paydays in UK. Make sure you have hit that thumbs up icon. 120 people watching, only 25 likes in the pregame. Come on, let's get to 60 likes right now. Intriguing news and notes to make today. There are a lot of injuries for the Heat tonight. Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero are both healthy and playing, but Andrew Wiggins is out with injury. Nikola Jovic is obviously still out with injury. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is out with injury still. Kel'el Ware has a knee sprain after Mitchell Robinson went into his knee. He is out with injury. And Davion Mitchell is out with injury as well due to a quad contusion. That is 5 players in the Heat's rotation out tonight, which means the Heat's normal 15-player rotation is down to 9. So, the healthy players for Miami tonight: Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Alec Burks, Adebayo, Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson, Haywood Highsmith, Kyle Anderson, Kel'el Larson. Those are your 9 tonight, folks. Starting lineup for the Heat tonight includes Rozier, Hero, Burks, Kevin Love, Bam Adebayo. That's where we're at.
I'm not feeling good about this.
I don't care how many injuries you have. You still have Bam and Tyler Hero. So you should be able to get a win. Should. But we'll see. Because it's never easy, is it, folks? It never is. Who you got in the game? MIA for the Heat, WS for the Wizards. MIA for the Heat, WS for the Wizards. I also want to do a group prize picks today because my entry kind of got foiled a little bit. It's still there. It's a 2-player entry. But I want to see if we can come together and make a lineup together.
I got one.
You got one? All right, let's do this. All right, so I am going to put in, without a question, Alex Sarr less than 1.5 threes. That is like my lock of the night. Not lock. Nothing is a lock. Just my pick. That's mine. Well, you got one. What is it?
So what I did.
So we're gonna do a chat pick, a Rolly pick, and a Justin pick, and we're gonna see if we can cash out tonight.
So I took Bam Adebayo. More points.
Okay.
Lex Alzar's points.
Okay.
And Kyrie Irving. Points, rebounds, and assists more.
Okay. If you had, well, you can't pick Alex Sarr. So out of the Kyrie Irving one, which one, in the Kyrie Irving and the Bam, which one are you most confident in?
Bam.
Bam. Okay. So you just took the more than on his points?
Yes.
20.5. Was it 20.5 when
Mm-hmm.
you got it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to do a chat pick. We're going to do a chat pick.
So the players left on the board. Hawks, Grizzlies.
No, we'll keep it, since we both have one for this game, we'll keep it in game.
Okay.
All right, so let's go. Do we want to pick a Wizard or a Heat player? What are you thinking, Justin?
Let's do a Wizard.
Let's go Wizard?
Yeah.
All right, then we'll let the chat pick. No, okay, well, we'll ask the chat. It's their decision. Heat or Wizard player for the third player on this entry? I've got a Wizard player less than. He's got Bam Adebayo more than. Y'all pick the next one. Heat or Wizard player? You know what? We're going to do this through the poll. We're going to do this through the live poll. We're going to change the live polls quite a bit. Did I just end the poll? Yes. Heat. What player? Heat. Wizard. You got a minute. In a minute, when this gets down to 10:30, or excuse me, 9:30, we're going to look in the chat and see which player. We're going to do a prize picks from the chat. But see, this is why we do fun stuff. Hit that like button. I want to place money with y'all, but y'all got to hit the like button. Let's get to 60 likes. Right now, we're at 38. All right, I'm going to end the poll because it's clearly going to be a Heat player. All right, so we're going to go to Heat. We're going to choose between player. It's going to be between Hero, Duncan. Well, those are the only two that are actually available. So if we're doing a Heat player, it's got to be either Hero or Duncan. Which one is it going to be?
I know my vote.
It's either Hero or Duncan. Actually, I lied. It's only Hero because for whatever glitch right now, it says Duncan Robinson squares live.
You can't hit the live square?
No, it won't let me.
Oh, it's locked.
Yeah, I don't get it. They're all saying Hero anyway. All right, so we're ending the poll. We're going to go Hero. What prop? Let's go points. Rebounds. Assists. Or three-pointer. I'll give it a minute. This is the big one. This is a big one. Should we do what player, what hero entry should we do? Points, rebounds, assists.
Keep in mind we have Bam points.
Yeah, we do have Bam 20.5 points. So we don't want conflicting things here. Unless you, well, they could combine for like 50, to be honest. Against the Wizards. All right, they're all choosing points. These guys stink. All right. Well, I'll give it 30 seconds. At 7:30, we'll decide. Oh, my God. The point total for Bam just got changed to 19.5.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't place mine, though.
Hey, he better get more than 20.
Chills. Chills. Just went down a point. That's chills. All right, they went with points. Tyler Hero, more or less, 25.5 points. That's the number. This will be the decider. We'll place it at 5 minutes. So 2 minutes. Vote in the live poll. More or less, 25.5 points. Keep in mind, we already have in this entry more than Bam, 19.5 points. Nope, back to 20.5.
Oh, that was quick.
I should have placed it at 19. Fuck. Nope, back to 19. I think Prize Picks is on struggle bus right now. Give it a minute and a half. I'm not going to lie, this feels like a Bam stat pad game. Also, when I looked earlier on Prize Picks, his rebounds number was at 12. It's now at 10.5.
Dang. 12 is a lot.
12 is a lot.
But I guess with no Ware, that's what they were probably thinking.
Yeah. But why would it go down by a full 1.5 rebound? You know what I mean?
I think sometimes they just mix it up just to
30 seconds. Vote in the live poll. By the way, if we lose, y'all never hear the end of it. If we go 2 for 3, me and Justin cashed out and the chat loses, I'm never talking hoops with y'all again. This is real life money on the line. All right. They're going more. I don't like it. I don't, but whatever. Whatever. Whatever, Justin. We'll see what happens. It's placed. More than 19.5 points for Bam. More than 25.5 for Hero. And less than 1.5 3-pointers for Alex Saul. All right. If you're ready for the game, hit that like button. The goal was 70 likes before we tip off. Let's also showcase our Super Chat menu here today, as we have yet to get a Super Chat on today's show. We're going to keep status quo right now. No changes. Maybe we should change it, considering we can't get wins. $10, we got the wheel ready to go. $20 gets you into the Heat Hall of Fame. Plus, we take a shot of tequila. No Patron today. 1,800 though in building. And then if we get a $50 super chat, a beer bong will be on the table. So that's our super chat menu as we are 4 minutes to go until tip-off. Predict the score for me.
How fast would you have, if they offered Rozier, how fast would you have taken it?
No, I actually think Terry's going to hoop tonight. I'm not even kidding. I swear to God. I think Rozier is going to have like 15 points. So I would probably take his more. I would if it was available. If it was available, I think I would. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why. Rozier against the worst team in basketball sounds about right to me that he scores 15.
Hey, I would have gone fantasy score. Because you know there's going to be some turnovers, missed shots.
Well, that's bad, though, fantasy score.
Yeah, his less.
Oh,
or his under.
Score. Noah saying 150-6 Wizards. Yep, sure. 118-101 Heat from Simply. Oh, this is the new video that they had. This is the first time I've seen it. Because obviously they changed it post Jimmy Butler. So that was the first time I've ever just like actually seen it. A lot of people are confident in a Heat win. The Wizards are so bad. I'll go with a Heat win. I'll go one on a back-to-back. I'll go 105, 94. 105-94. The Wizards are a bad team. So we'll see. 105-94, 11-point win. Justin, your thoughts?
Let's go 90 to 83 Heat.
Oh, God.
Real 90s basketball.
If that's
early
the final
2000s.
score today, I'm checking out. Man. That can't be the final score. I can't believe Terry Rozier starting. I mean, I know there's nobody else, but like, I think I said this in the top. I don't remember. There's never been a game that I've been less excited to watch than this one. The Heat are playing the worst team in the NBA, and they're missing 5 key, like, legitimate rotation players. Like, all 5 players missing today usually play for Miami. Besides, well, 4 out of 5. I'll take Jaime out of that list. But, like, Davion, Andrew Wiggins, Kel'el Ware, Nikola Jovic.
Counter offer. Since it is a back-to-back, most of those players will be fresh.
Maybe. You'd hope to see Andrew Wiggins and Davion Mitchell back on Wednesday against the Cavs. Boy, will we need them just to stay in the same ballpark, and even then it's not a guarantee. Minute 20 to go until tip-off. If you're ready for the game, spam me. I'm ready for the game to get here because I just want this over with. I'm very open about where I'm at with the Heat. I'm out. I'm ready for the game. If the question says if you're excited for the game, I would not be spamming my knees.
You would be lying.
I would not be spamming my knees. But I'm a true professional. I'm a true fan. I'm here to watch. And I will say this. Just because I'm out on the Heat, if I didn't do this for a living, I would still watch the Heat almost every night. I would be lying if I said almost every night because I would not be watching this game. Like, I know I like actually for 1,000% certainty, if I didn't have this job and I had a normal 9-to-5 job, I would not, not in the sports world, I would not be watching tonight's game. Not against the Wizards. Just make sure you zoom in 150%. Starting lineup for the Wizards, Carlton Carrington, a.k.a. Bub Carrington, Keyshawn George, Bilal Coulibaly, Chris Middleton, Alex Sarr. For the Miami Heat, Terry Rozier is in the lineup for Davion Mitchell as he is injured. Alec Burks starting for the second straight game due to Wiggins and Jaquez being hurt. Hero and Bam are in the lineup. And then with Kel'el Ware injured and out, Kevin Love, who has not played in what feels like a month. That might be actually how long it's been. He is starting. Heat wearing their red unis. Wizards wearing their white/gray district unis. Actually, I lied a little bit. The only reason why I'm a little bit excited to watch this game, I really like the Wizards' young core. I like Bub Carrington. I like Alex Sarr. I like Keyshawn George. I'm fascinated to watch them. Jordan Poole is out for the Wizards tonight, which is a good thing because I hate watching him play basketball. So, yeah, I'm excited to watch Bub Carrington because most people know this, actually. I picked him to win Rookie of the Year before the year started.
Interesting.
13th pick out of, 14th pick out of Pitt. I really liked his game. He won the tip, so they get the ball to start this game. Adebayo has it at the elbow. Faces up on Sarr. It's swung around the perimeter for a Burks 3. He comes up short. Were the Wizards in a zone? I think they were.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention very quick.
I've never seen a team start a game in a zone in the NBA. Obviously, Miami plays a lot of zone, but starting in the zone, that's crazy. Middleton, step back, elbow jumper over Burks is good, and that's how tonight's game is started.
Man, I thought about the Middleton points.
Rozier over to Adebayo, left wing. Bam faces up on Sarr. Jab step drive, running jumper, no good. But Kevin Love, the offensive rebound. Bam Adebayo is not happy. He believed he was fouled on that pull-up midi. Was not whistled. And the Heat will have it side on the baseline. Shout Kevin Love with the offensive rebound. Rozier driving, kicking, Love swinging. Adebayo now driving on Sarr. Gets the rookie in the air, absorbs contact, and Adebayo is going to go to the line for a pair of free throws to try to get Miami on the board today. Alex Sarr, the number 2 pick in the 2024 NBA draft. I thought he should have went number 1, but the Hawks went with Zachary Reese-Shea. Sarr has a good chance to be Rookie of the Year. He's actually had a pretty solid season. Not many people talking about it because the Wizards are the worst team in the NBA, but he's putting up quiet numbers. They also have, like I mentioned, Bub Carrington, the 14th pick in the draft, and then they also had 27th pick, I believe, Keyshawn George out of Miami. Adebayo goes 2 for 2, so we're even at 2. Sorry, yeah, averaging 11.6 points per game, 6.5 rebounds this season. Not efficient from the field, though, 39% as a big man. Well, that efficiency will get worse as he misses a spin hook layup. Love with the rebound. Heat up ahead. Trailing 3, Kevin Love. Air ball. But Adebayo got the offensive rebound and was fouled. So 2 fouls on Washington here in the first minute and a half. And it'll be sideline out for Miami. Wizards, worst team in the NBA. 15th seed in the East. Last in the standings. And the number 1 team in the lottery odds. Hero on the baseline. Back cut. Kicks it over to Burks. Swung to Rozier. Terry lobs to Adebayo for a slam. Good pass from Rozier to Adebayo. Bam's got all 4 points for Miami. Good start, Justin. Good start.
I need an aggressive band tonight.
I like it. Bub Carrington curling 3. It's good. That jumper, man, I love it. I'm a fan. Wizards go back in front, 5-4. Rozier drives inside, layup, good. That's the one thing with this Wizards team. Boy, do they play defense at the worst possible level. Alex Sarr inside, pump fake, bank shot, no good. His touch around the rim needs to improve. But you see the defensive flashes. He's got a lob threat, but boy, he needs to get a better touch. Rozier driving, dropping it off to Love, no good. Rebound below Coulibaly. Wizards out in transition. Pass ahead to Middleton for a layup. Middleton's got 4 points, and Washington back up in front, 7-6. Hero's yet to take a shot. He gets a screen from Adebayo, guarded by Coulibaly. Pick and pop, Bam, 3, no good. But the Heat got a really good look there. Bub Carrington gets the rebound. He brings it up over to Middleton, who just coasts right by Kevin Love for an easy layup, and that's 6 points for Middleton, and the Wizards lead by 3. They're going to whistle the rookie Keyshawn George for a foul, holding Tyler Hero off the ball. So with 8:40 to go in the first, that's 3 fouls on Washington. Miami 2 away from getting in the bonus early in this game. I hate the way Rozier goes up. Rozier gets a screen, swings it over to Hero. Hero gets the switch on the Bub Carrington, drives, hangs, and misses the floater. Rebound George, outlet ahead to Coulibaly, but Rozier gets back on defense and deflects it out of bounds. Stay with Washington on the baseline. Alec Burks' good defense tips that ball in out of bounds once again, so it'll be baseline again for Washington. Carrington inbound, gets it to Coulibaly, who's another young player that I really like to watch, second-year man out of France. He's had some moments this year, folks. He's pretty solid. Keyshawn George, catch and shoot corner 3, air ball. Love with the rebound, outlets it to Rozier. No numbers for Miami, so Terry will naturally try to drive inside, but resets the offense. Now Kevin Love. Love backing down on the rookie Keyshawn George. Right hook shot, bank shot is good. First bucket for K-Love. He's got 2. It's 9-8. Middleton, pick and pop with Sarr. Sarr run off the three-point line. Back out to Middleton. Left wing 3. He airballs.
Oof. Man, are you kidding?
Burks throws it away. Turned over. Coulibaly in transition to the rim. He misses the layup. This is terrible basketball. I don't want to watch. Hero driving, deterred, and finds a trailing Kevin Love for 3. Ooh. He hits front rim. Bub Carrington, top of the key. Heat shooting 3 of 10 from the field. Wizards 4 of 9. The Wizards' 5 misses, though, have been air balls and missed layups. And add another missed layup to the tally. Keyshawn George this time. Hero right wing transition 3. Is that true? Kevin Love has 7 rebounds. Bub Carrington pull up triple. No. You might have been on to something with your score prediction. Timeout. Miami will call the first of the game. 6.5 to go. It's 9-8. Holy shit. Just tweet this out. I would like to bleach my eyes now. My God.
How about this? Not necessarily spam F the Wizards, but spam the play of the game.
I don't hate that. Just type your Fs for how bad this game is. I don't hate that. Wow, that reel is going kind of nuclear right now, Justin.
Which one?
I did one of Don't Extend Jalen Phillips on Dolphins Today IG, and it's got 70 likes and 1.3K views in the first 5 hours, which for the IG page is really, really good.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, this game sucks. I mean, I knew what I was in for tonight, but, like, it's even worse than you could think of. My God. I mean, let's look at the box score here. Wizards are shooting 4 of 11. The Heat are shooting 3 of 11. Yeah, we could still play the two-way players if we want. Kashad Johnson got the call up for the Heat, but he was unable to make it to the game in time today. But Kashad Johnson will be on the bench for Miami on Wednesday against the Cavs. Just wasn't able to get to the building today. Isaiah Stevens and Josh Richardson. I don't know why I said Richardson. Christopher. Those two will be still playing in the G League. Oh, Pat Riley's in the building. Hey, Pat, how about you make a better team? Adebayo inside. Pretty left hook shot goes out of the timeout. Adebayo's got 6 points, and the Heat are up in front once again, 10-9. No substitution for Miami out of the timeout. None for Washington either. Alex Sarr driving inside, hitting a running hook shot over Kevin Love. I'm actually shocked that he played Kevin Love because the Wizards only play one big, so why are you playing two, especially when Kevin Love can't guard? Adebayo, little jumper off a good feed from Hero, no good. Keyshawn George brings it up for Washington. Now over to Sarr. Sarr driving, kicking, Middleton. Middleton inside, spinning around and netting a shot from the dotted line. 13-10. Hero, baseline drive, kicking out to Burks, left wing three, and it's good. We're tied up. Alec Burks with a triple. First three of the game from the Miami Heat. Burks hit 3 threes yesterday against the Knicks. He was pretty solid. And then gets the deflection, turnover. Rozier out and running, lobbing to Tyler Hero, who lays it up and in. Probably would have just liked a nice little bounce pass there, Terry. But it is what it is. Hero on the board for the first time. And we'll have a timeout by the Washington Wizards. Heat go on a little 5-0 run to go up 15-13. And that will be our second timeout of the game. 5 minutes to go in the first period. Perfect time to tell you about our sponsor on today's show. That is Prize Picks. We are sponsored today by Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports platform out there. I play it on a daily basis. Every single Heat basketball game, I'm playing Prize Picks. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash if you do it the right way. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money on sports action with over 10 million users. Sign up today. Prize Picks offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. I have a 3-player entry, as I always do, for this night's game, but it's sadly going to come to a 2-player entry because when I placed this earlier today, it sounded like Andrew Wiggins was going to play. He did not. So it's just a 2-player entry, more than Adebayo, 32.5 points and rebounds, less than Alex Sarr, 1.5 3-pointers made. So those will be the 2 that I am working with today. But like I said, sign up today, download the app, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's live show. Like where we started early on our updated picks, Justin, because we actually made a new entry. I have that entry personally, but then we made a collective unit entry that included Bam 20 points, Sarr with the less than 3-pointers, but then we swapped out Wiggins in the community chat play was Hero 26 points, which I don't think is happening. Just want that on the record. I think the chat just cost me money.
Why is his line so high?
Because they're playing a horrific defensive team in Washington. And Hero over his last 6 games has averaged since the All-Star break, if you go back to the first game before the All-Star break against the Mavericks, he's averaging I think 32.
Okay, well, that makes sense then.
Wolfshark Kid, please stop spamming whatever you are spamming. Bub Carrington step back 3 goes in out of the timeout. And the Wizards back up in front. Kyle Anderson into the game. So is Duncan Robinson. So is Haywood Highsmith. Tyler Hero driving, Euro stepping, kicking out. Duncan open 3. It's good. This is the type of game where Duncan Robinson goes nuclear, by the way. Anytime we play a horrific basketball team, that's Duncan Robinson's music.
I was advocating for him.
Carrington trying to answer with a 3, can't. Blue Coulibaly, offensive rebound. Kicked out to Corey Kispert, who drives inside, swings, stolen by Hero. Hero out in transition, driving on Coulibaly, fouled, and one, Tyler Hero. Defense to offense for Miami, and what started out as a slow-moving offensive quarter, Justin, for the Heat, they now very quickly have 20 points with 4 minutes remaining in the period.
Think the bench unit might be better than the starters?
I mean, actually, yes. Obviously, Kyle Anderson's not better than Bam, but I would have rather started Duncan Robinson and Haywood Highsmith than Kevin Love and
Terry
Rozier, without question. I get it. Eric Spoelstra wanted to keep his top 2 guys off the bench intact, because that is important. But, this would be the line. If you took out Kyle Anderson and put in Bam, that would be the best lineup Miami can run today. Is Hero, Duncan, Burks, Highsmith, and Adebayo. Marcus Smart into the game for the Wizards, first time. Rashawn Holmes has it. Small ball Heat. Kyle Anderson's the 5. Kispert lines up a deep 3 and knocks it home. Duncan Robinson sets a screen for Hero. Hero swings at the Highsmith. Corner 3 off the catch is good. Heat offense, heating up 9 points in the last minute. A 3 from Hero, a 3 from Highsmith, a 3 from Duncan. Haywood Highsmith fouls Marcus Smart on the drive. It's the first foul of the game called on the Heat. Tyler Hero checks out. Kel'el Larson in. Alec Burks will take a seat. I think Rozier's back in. Ugh.
Very interesting lineup.
This lineup is bad, man. Marcus Smart overthrows Rashawn Holmes rolling to the basket. It's a turnover on Washington. 24-19, 3 minutes to go in the first. Duncan Robinson driving. Gets to the rim and hits the running hook shot off glass. 26-19.
You know you bad when Duncan Robinson putting the ball on the floor.
What I tell you, Duncan plays a bad basketball team. That's his music. Not saying he doesn't play well against good teams, but when you play bad basketball teams, Duncan Robinson always hoops. Rozier with the steal inside and then goes coast to coast only to throw the ball out of bounds. So Wizards remain with the ball. Second turnover of the game on Miami. That we will just witness the 4th turnover on the Wizards as Keyshawn George traveled with it. Rozier pick and roll, throws it over to Highsmith. Now over to Robinson. Dunk into the corner for Kyle Anderson. He works inside. Back out to Rozier. Terry Rozier, step back corner 3. It goes in. I tell you, this is the Rozier game. Rozier's going to hoop tonight. He's got 5. I knew this was going to be a Terry Rozier game, man. What's the issue here? Heat are on a 14-3 run. They lead by 10. Keyshawn George brings it up for Washington. 2:20 to go in the quarter. Corey Kispert curling 3 goes in. They call a foul, but it was on the floor before the shot, and I believe it will be side out for Washington. That will be the call. He catch a break there as Kispert got a good look. I mean, foul was clearly before the shot. George inbounds it. Now gets it to Rashawn Holmes. Holmes, right hook shot over Kyle Anderson, can't fall. Rebound, Kel'el Larson. Miami will bring it up. Larson left open, but now swings it around the horn. Kyle Anderson to Duncan. Duncan to Rozier. Corner catch and shoot 3. No good that time by Terry. Marcus Smart with the rebound. He'll push for the Washington. What the fuck was that? He misses a shot inside. That was a horrible shot selection. Larson driving. Can't finish on Rashawn Holmes. 90 seconds remain in the quarter. 29-19, Heat lead. Heat shooting 50% from the field, 11 of 22. Keyshawn George open for 3. He can stroke it, folks.
Oh, no.
And then who turned it over?
I think it was Terry.
Rozier turnover. Pull up 3 for Marcus Smart, no good. So the Heat don't get burnt on that turnover. Rozier driving on Kispert, stripped, fouled. Heater in the bonus. So Rozier will go to the free throw line for 2. Justin Champagnie signed a 4-year, $10 million deal with the Wizards today. Interesting.
Illinois?
Wasn't there a Champagnie that went to St. John's?
You would know better than me. I just know that name is very familiar.
Where did he go to school? He went to Pittsburgh. Did Julian go to St. John's? I swear Champagnie went to St. John's. Yep, that would be it. Brother Julian went to St. John's.
Okay.
Rozier made both free throws, 31-22. Heat have it. Larson driving, fouled on the floor by Kispert. So a 2-for-1 for Miami. Larson will go to the line with 31 seconds remaining. I knew a Champagnie went to St. John's. Just forgot which one it was, but Julian, the better one, who plays for the Spurs. Also played on the Heat Summer League team at one point. Larson misses the first free throw. I'm going to be honest, Heat fan. I don't give a flying fuck about Miles Norris. Larson splits the pair and then commits the foul on Marcus Smart, but the Wizards are not in the bonus? I don't think they're in the bonus. Broadcast says not bonus. Yeah, not bonus here. So 30 seconds remain in the period. Heat go to a zone for the first time tonight with a 10-point lead. Keyshawn George on the right wing over to Champagne. He swung to the corner for Smart. Smart baseline drive, spin, fadeaway, bucket. Tough move inside. Rozier pull-up three at the buzzer. No good. And that will be where we end the first quarter. Strong first 12 minutes for Miami. It was off to a rocky start, but they closed the final 6 minutes really strong. They lead by 8, 32-24. $444 people watching here for our Heat Wizards watch party. Salute to y'all, man. I can't believe y'all are all tuned in here. Let's get a like button here because we got to get the triple-digit likes. We got to get the triple-digit likes. We're at 93. Let's get to 150. You know what? I'll do this, Justin. Ready for this deal? When we get to 150 likes, we'll do a wheel spin on the house. Usually $10 super chats are a wheel spin. We'll do it for free when we get to 150 likes. We're 50 away. We're 50 away. Major, I appreciate you, man, but if you're going to come into the chat every single night and say, like, and just whine that I don't talk to you specifically, like, come on, man. Like, you've shown a lot of love to us, but, like, I just can't do the complaining every time. I don't have to answer every question in the chat. I don't see every question in the chat. And even if I do see them, I don't have to answer them. Major is not a bum, Noah, so relax with that. But, like, come on, man. Schedule for the next week. Cavaliers Wednesday, Timberwolves Friday, Bulls on Saturday. And then next Monday, the Heat play the Hornets. But I don't know anything outside of that. I know the next like 7 days. Record prediction for those 5 games, including tonight. Wizards, Cavs, Timberwolves, Bulls, Hornets. All of them are at home besides Cleveland.
That's 5 games?
Yes.
3-2.
It's probably accurate. 116 likes. Let me get to 150. He's still in the zone out of the quarter starting. Drive inside, turned over. Highsmith with the rebound. Up ahead to Larson for the one-handed slam. Well, Larson, I'd expect to see him get a lot of playing time tonight. It's a good opportunity for him to get some reps in. Keyshawn George, deep three, in and out. Adebayo checks back in, and he gets the rebound. Outlets it to Rozier, and the Heat will get into their offense. And then Bam throws it away, trying to find Duncan Robinson on a back cut. Josh says, I think we go 4-1. Surprise win against the T-Wolves. If you go 1-1 against the Cavs and T-Wolves. You should probably go 4-1 in this stretch. You should be able to beat the Hornets, Wizards, and Bulls. So if you go 1-1 in the 2 games against good teams, we are sponsored 4-1 week, and you'll be 500 after those games because we're 28-31 now.
I think you can beat the Timberwolves. That's a win.
I mean, we already beat the Timberwolves this year in Minnesota on a Sunday afternoon. Plo Larson driving and putting a little teardropper in. He's got 5. Kispert trying to answer. Can't. Misses the 3. Adebayo with the board. Outlet up to Rozier. Terry and Bam will play 2-man. Rozier working inside. Running floater. Too strong. Rozier, after starting 2 of 2 from the field, 0 for his last 3. Kispert cut off by Duncan Robinson. Good defense by Dunk. Wizards restarted out to Champagnie, who drives, fouled by Rozier, and Justin Champagnie's going to the free throw line. Ten minutes to go in the first half. Champagnie makes the first.
What were they thinking with that font?
What, on the jersey?
Yeah.
I can't tell. Is that a white jersey or is it like a gray?
I think it's gray.
I think it's gray too. Have you ever been to Washington, D.C.?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a fan of the city?
I was 12 at the time, so I don't even remember.
I was there for a weekend. Shout out to St. Bonaventure A10 Tournament 2024. Or 2022. I don't know why I said 2024. When I was a senior in college, I was not a fan of DC, if I'll be honest. In my one weekend I was there. 4 on the shot clock here for Miami. Highsmith driving, spinning, can't get it to go. Adebayo offensive rebound. Kicked out to Rozier. Back to Bam at the free throw line. Swung to Duncan Robinson wide open for 3. And Duncan won't miss many wide open looks like that. Heat back in front by double digits. Duncan's got 8 points. Ooh, Larson gambled for a steal, couldn't get it. And the Wizards now reset the offense. Keyshawn George up and under move. Can't get it to go. How does Bam give up that rebound to Rashawn Holmes? But Holmes misses the putback, and Adebayo gobbles up that rebound. Heat up and running. Rozier over to Duncan. Back to Terry. Left wing 3. Rozier basically airballed it. 0 for his last 4. Larson, good defense. Kispert, though, sneaks inside and lays it up and in. Adebayo in the low post. Faces up on Rashawn Holmes. Jab step, pump fake, up and under. Bank shot. Good move, but can't finish. Adebayo struggling from the field today. Champagnie pull up 3. Too strong. Adebayo grabs his 6th rebound of the game. Duncan Robinson 3, no good. Heat still lead by 9. Marcus Smart step back triple. No good. Marcus Smart has not been good this year. I'll tell you what. I know we were big time advocates of getting him at the trade deadline, flipping Rozier and like a second round pick for Marcus Smart. But I think Marcus Smart's like very much cooked as well. Larson with a good lob inside to Adebayo. Bam finishes through traffic. That's 8 points now for Adebayo. Heat back up in front by 11, and we'll have our first time out of the second quarter. It's a great feed by Poole. 7:30 to go. Heat lead 41-30. Bam, 2 points and 4 rebounds away from being the franchise all-time leader in double-doubles. We did get a super chat, Justin.
Yep. I need a way to go fetch a new one.
We'll get that on screen here in just a second. But before we show that $5 super chat, this is our menu today. $10, we spin our wheel. $20 gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame, and I take a shot at tequila to celebrate. And if we want to get crazy, we can get crazy. $50 super chat is a beer bone. Shout out to Kid Christian X. So far off to an okay start. Just got to finish strong. Let's go, y'all. Well, the Kid Christian, I appreciate your optimism and excitement for tonight's game. Certainly have more than I do. No hiding from that. Appreciate the 5, my friend. Antonia saying I'm a Mavericks homer. I do live in Dallas, Texas. That's where Chat Sports is located, but I promise you one thing. I do not like the Dallas Mavericks. I hate the Dallas Mavericks.
You hate the Mavericks?
Yeah, you do too, don't you?
Oh, I cannot stand them.
I despise Dallas. Obviously, going back to us playing them in the finals in 2011. We beat them in 2006. Very nice. First championship in franchise history. D-Wade, my GOAT. But, my God, is that 2011 one so annoying. They should have won that. Dirk Nowitzki is like a top 5 most hated NBA basketball player for me.
For you?
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Wow, you're in the minority.
I hate Dirk.
Because of that, or just in general?
No, because of that. Yeah, no. I don't really have a there's no reason to hate Dirk outside of him cooking Miami in the 2011 finals. So. Nah, James, I'm not from there. I'm actually from Rochester, New York. I'm a Heat fan because when I started watching basketball at 8, 9 years old, that's when Dwayne Wade was at his peak, right before LeBron joined. And in that 08-09 season, when he averaged 30 points a game, should have won MVP in my book. That's when I started watching. He was arguably the best player in the league at that time, and I just fell in love with him. So that's why I'm a Heat fan. Moved to Dallas after college for the job. That's why. Substitutions for Miami, Kyle Anderson, Alec Burks, and Tyler Hero into the game. Alex Sarr, free throw jumper, no good. But a foul will be called on Tyler Hero, holding Justin Champagnie on the rebound attempt. I took less than Alex Sarr 1.5 threes in both of my prize picks for this game. That's 3-pointer made. There's a chance I don't even think he takes 2 3-pointers in the game.
Oh, he hasn't even looked at it.
His line was 5 for attempts.
Wow.
The last time we played the Wizards, he put up like 3 or 4 threes in like early October or early November it was. But I don't think he is someone that's going to shoot a lot of threes at all. I don't know how many he averages a game. Actually, I'm curious now. He shoots 31% from the 3. I will say, their last game 2 days ago, he launched 7 of them.
Wow.
Made 2.
Oh, coaching staff definitely got in his ear. Talking about.
Saying, start taking some threes.
Or told him to chill out.
In his last 5 games that he's played, Justin, 7 attempts, 10 attempts, 6 attempts, 2 attempts, 4 attempts. He's actually gone more 1.5 threes as he drives inside and misses the runner. He's actually, in his last 5 games, had more than 2 or more threes and 4 out of the 5. Or should be 3 out of the 5. Who scored? Adebayo inside. He's got 10. And then the Wizards turn it over. Larson drives inside but can't finish the easy layup. Wizards the other way, trying to cut in this 12-point deficit. Over to Bub Carrington. Carrington drives. Runner on Larson. What defense by the rookie Larson, forcing the air ball. Tell you what, his defense is very, very good. If Larson could limit the fouling and become more of a threat offensively, that'd be solid. Hero was wide open for a layup inside, but Bam missed him. Now Bam is posting up on Sarr. Adebayo fades away from about 4 feet and knocks it home. Adebayo's been aggressive tonight, 12 points. I wish Bam did this against good teams, Justin.
Kind of needed that yesterday.
Bam right now is doing what we wanted him to do late yesterday. Bam is demanding the ball, wanting to shoot it every possession. He should be doing this every night, and especially against good teams, rather than just waiting to do it against the Wizards. Ironically enough, Adebayo against the Wizards the first time this year had 30 points, 10 boards. I know the Wizards are bad, but Bam, do this against a good team, please. Please, I'm begging you. I know he had 30 last night, but he didn't demand the ball late. He should have had 36, 38 last night, if we're going to be honest. All right, second time out of this second quarter. We'll tell you about Prize Picks. We are sponsored today by Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports platform out there. I play it on a daily basis. Every single Heat basketball game, I'm playing Prize Picks. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash if you do it the right way. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money on sports action with over 10 million users. Sign up today. Prize Picks offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. I have a 3-player entry, as I always do, for this night's game, but it's sadly going to come to a 2-player entry because when I placed this earlier today, it sounded like Andrew Wiggins was going to play. He did not. So it's just a 2-player entry, more than Adebayo, 32.5 points and rebounds, less than Alex Sarr, 1.5 3-pointers made. So those will be the 2 that I am working with today. But like I said, sign up today, download the app, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. I'm going to address something one last time. Major in the chat said this. I used to love Rolly. I only like him now. He ignores me too much. I cannot read every fucking comment, and I cannot respond to every comment. Major, was there a reason why I responded to you a lot in the past? Let me lay it out for you. When we started doing watch parties and you were super chatting $5 here and there, commenting all the time, we had 8,000 subscribers and we had 100 to 150 people in the live chat. We now have nearly 20,000 subscribers, 500 people consistently watching and commenting. It is going to be inherently more difficult to read every fucking comment and respond to every comment. I'm done with it. If you have an issue with it, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is, and you got to get used to it. Heat have it up 14. Bam Adebayo mid-range, no good. Alex Sarr, oh God, he launches a 3. Thank God he missed it. He shoots them so infrequently that every time he shoots it, you just got to pray he misses. Adebayo thought about a transition 3. The chat picked Hero to score 26. This shit ain't happening. We need him to get going, though. Hero, good feed inside the Larson, who kicks it back out to Bam. Back to Larson. 3, no good. Chris Middleton, drive, kick in the corner, Koulibaly 3. That one doesn't go. Wizards are a poor shooting team. They got Kispert, and that's it. Alec Burks over to Hero. Hero driving, tripped, foul. That was a hard fall by Hero. Looks like he's fine, though. First foul of the quarter on Washington. 4.5 to go. This score is so bad. Like, the Heat's offense has cooled off in the second quarter. They'll probably get to, like, 55 points at halftime. Washington, 31 points with 4.5 to go in the half is bad, dude.
The score prediction is in play.
90, what'd you say, 90-86?
I said 93 to 84.
93-84. Haywood Highsmith inbounds at the Burks. Burks over to Kyle Anderson. Anderson thought about a three. Now hands it off to Hero. Hero working in the baseline. Turns it over. Chris Middleton read it like a book and gets the steal. Middleton out in transition. Finds a trailing Coulibaly. Coulibaly's been very quiet today offensively. He should be getting way more looks for them offensively. Speaking of, he drives, floater, doesn't go. Like, his game isn't that, like, offensively suited. He's a connecting defensive athletic guy. But on a team that has so many issues offensively, his just athleticism should command more opportunities. Duncan Robinson probing. It's worked around to Hero, corner three. I'm not going to lie, we kind of needed that one for the prize picks, Justin. And we're dead. Hero's 2 for 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. 5 points for the All-Star.
I know they're old, but Smart and Middleton, they just move old. My goodness.
Yeah, their bodies are breaking down. Keyshawn George, corner three. No good. I want to see how bad this can get. How little points can the Washington Wizards score today? Kyle Anderson got the rebound, went coast to coast, and finishes through traffic. And the Heat's lead has very sneakily ballooned to 16. Alex Sarr trailing three. No good. Rebound, quick outlet for Miami. Haywood Highsmith will slow it down, though, with the Heat leading by 16. Hero now in the corner. Fouled. Second foul of the period on Washington. Three minutes to go in the first half. Kyle Anderson over to Duncan. Duncan gets a screen. Why does it feel like Duncan Robinson's usage rate is the highest on the team today? Burks left wing three. Too strong. I can't wait to actually look that up. I feel like his usage rate has been the highest today. Wizards still looking to try to buy a basket here. Bub Carrington has it. Now over to Middleton. Middleton driving on Kyle Anderson, loses the handle. This is ugly, man. Heat out and running. Haywood Highsmith to the corner. Hero wide open three. Please, I'm begging. And the answer was received. Heat up 19. 2 minutes to go in the half. 8 points for Hero. The fact that we still need 18 is crazy. That ain't happening. Unless Hero makes like 3 straight threes in the second half at one point. Because feels like he'll be out of the game early. Bub Carrington, mid-range shot. No good. This is a disaster. What's the lowest point total by a team in a half of basketball this year? Well, I actually probably know it's the Heat. So Kyle Anderson just airballed a right wing three by I think 2 feet.
Why did he shoot it?
I don't know. I think it's Miami. I feel like Miami in one of their fourth quarters where they had less than 10 points probably only scored like 22 or 23 points in the third quarter too, and ended up with like 30 to 35 points in the half. I mean, we're like...
That was the Sacramento game?
There's been a lot of them. The Wizards have 7 points in the quarter. We might be witnessing our own single-digit point quarter by an opponent.
They probably only got like 3 possessions left.
Rozier to check in. Next timeout, or dead ball, I should say. Bam Adebayo back in. Carrington curling inside. Layup, my lord. Adebayo will set the franchise record for double-doubles as Hero finds a wide open Highsmith inside who smokes the assist, or smokes the shot. Carrington over to Coulibaly. Coulibaly now over to George. Middleton top of the key. Bam's one rebound away from breaking it with Seekley on the call. And one, Chris Middleton driving, spinning over Burke. So if he makes the free throw, they avoid the single-digit second quarter. Adebayo with 12 points, 9 rebounds. He gets a rebound in the final minute. He'll break the record with Ronnie on the call. Sarr makes the free throw. No, excuse me, that was Middleton. Alex Sarr, 1 of 8 from the field. How about the rookies? 1 of 8, 1 of 6, 2 of 8. Oof. Tough day for the 2024 draft class. Duncan Robinson cannot find the stroke from deep. Washington the other way. George will line up a triple. No good, and there it is! Shout out to Bam. Everyone spam your 13s. As Duncan Robinson made a 3 while I was sending out a tweet. Alex Sarr followed inside the other way. So he'll get free throws with 19 seconds remaining. Spam 13. Bam Adebayo. 222nd double-double. The fun thing about this, though, is that the person he just replaced, Ronnie Seekley, he had 221 doubles in 439 games. Bam just passed him, but it took him about 80 more games. 530, I think it said for Bam.
What country is he from?
Who?
Seekley.
I think he's a Canadian.
Interesting.
He went to Syracuse University, was actually the first ever NBA draft pick by the Miami Heat as a franchise.
Because, yeah, he kind of has an accent.
Fun trivia there, if you were not aware. Yeah, my dad told me I'm saying his name wrong. Cycly might be? I don't know. I thought he was Canadian. We'll find out at halftime. Heat lead by 17, 5 on the clock in this half. Hero, pull up inside, running floater at the buzzer, gets the roll. And the Heat will go into the half with a 19-point lead, 55-34. Is that the score or is it 36? 36. 55-36. Bam Adebayo, new franchise leader in double-doubles. Shout out to Bam. Spam those 13s. He's from Israel? I didn't know that. Is that true? It is Cycly. So I'll keep that in mind. Ronnie Cycly. He's from Lebanon.
Yeah, he definitely has that olive Mediterranean skin.
So he's from Lebanon. That's where he was born. He went to high school in Athens, Greece. Then attended college at Syracuse University. Was drafted 9th overall in the 1988 NBA draft, which, as I mentioned just a second ago, was the first season for the Miami Heat, which was their first NBA draft pick. So Ronnie Cycly, the first ever. Dude, this... I didn't know this was his nickname. This is electric. The Greek Peak.
Ooh.
That's a nice nickname.
OG.
The Greek Peak. It's a nice nickname. Played his first 6 seasons in Miami. Then went to Golden State. Played a year in Orlando. and then finished his career for the New Jersey Nets. If you had to guess what he shot from 3 in his career, what would it be?
Like percentage-wise?
Yeah.
14.
18.8%. He only shot, hold on. How many threes do you think he shot in his career? 11-year career in the NBA.
Let's go.
Remember, this is the last year of 80s, basically the entire 90s.
Let's go 10.
Oh, no, it's not that low. 32 career 3-point
Hey,
attempts.
you act like I was that far off.
I mean, 10's crazy.
Anything under 100 is
10's
in range.
$5 super chat from Major. Trolling Rolly, you too slow. You think the Mavs would have considered Bam, Tyler Hero, and a first for Luka instead of Anthony Davis if Riley had offered? Yes, I actually do. I actually think that would have been too much of an offer from Miami. Is that crazy to say?
Depends on how bad they want to get rid of Luka, which appears to be a lot.
Like, I know a lot of people's opinions on Bam, but if the Lakers only gave up Anthony Davis and a first for Luka, plus Christie and all that other nice stuff, I think you could consider a Heat offer of like Bam, Nikola Jovic, and 2 first-round picks the same tier. Because even though Anthony Davis is a better player than Adebayo, I think Bam is a better asset in the league, personally. Because Anthony Davis is injury-prone, breaking down, and is like plus side of 30. Adebayo's 27, making only $35 million per year right now. Like, I don't know. Like, I think Bam, Jovic, and a couple first-round picks would be the same level of package. So I think you would have been able to keep Tyler. And then obviously in that hypothetical deal, you would have had Jimmy probably would not have wanted to leave at that point. Like, because that trade happened beforehand, so before the Jimmy trade. So if you make that trade, Jimmy might want to stay. And it's like a Jimmy, Luka, Hero 3. But your front court would be horrific.
What if it was Jimmy and Hero instead of Bam?
Then all in, yeah. If you were able to do like Jimmy, Hero, and multiple first-round picks, because you still have to send first, and you now have Luka and Bam for the future, sign me up.
You think Pat Riley and the rest of ownership and everybody else would be okay with the conditioning?
Pat Riley would probably have an interest or have an issue with it, but when you are that talented of an offensive player of Luka Doncic, you just kind of have to just say F it. Yeah, I don't know, you just do. Just do. All right, we'll read off some first half stats here as the Heat lead 55-36. Leading scorer in the game is Bam Adebayo, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, has a block and a steal as well. Tyler Hero has 10 points, 3 assists. Duncan Robinson has 11 points off the bench. Poole Larson's got 5 points off the bench. For Washington, Chris Middleton, 11 points. Justin, 5 of 6 shooting. Middleton is the only one doing anything. If you took away Chris Middleton, the Washington Wizards, the other 8 players on the team that have played today, is shooting 8 of 40. Washington Wizards, not named Chris Middleton, 8 of 40 from the field. My lord. We might be talking about like the worst basketball team in a long time.
How much better is this if Jordan Poole plays?
I can't stand watching him play, man. There's nothing I hate more than watching Jordan Poole play basketball. And I will stand on that. And I will stand on that.
I will say back to that hypothetical. Oh, that would have been chef's kiss for Mavs fans if he got traded to the Heat.
Yeah. We know Luka would have welcomed a trade to the Heat. It's been widely reported that Luka likes the city of Miami. I don't know about the organization, but he likes the city. So. He does. He does. The Wizards scored 12 points in that second quarter. The Heat didn't even play a good second quarter. They scored 23 points. It's just that the Wizards are so bad.
What? What did you think of the bounce alley-oop thing?
No problem with that.
Oh, yeah, I think people are overreacting.
No problem with it.
I just thought it would have been a cool highlight.
Oh, it would have been cool for sure. No problem with either way, trying it or breaking it up. As much as y'all want to hate on Bab sometimes, man, think about this, guys. Bam Adebayo ranks in Miami Heat history 4th in points, 2nd in rebounds, 7th in assists, 4th in steals, 5th in blocks, 1st in double-doubles, 3rd in triple-doubles. I'm going to be honest, guys. There is a realistic outcome where Bam Adebayo finishes 2nd in points in all-time Heat. I don't think he'll ever pass Dwayne Wade, but he can finish 2nd in points. He'll be the number 1 rebounder. He'll be top 5 in assists. He'll probably be number 1 in steals and blocks, and he'll be number 1 in triple-doubles as well, I think.
Jersey retirement?
Oh, without a question. I think if he retired today, he'd get his jersey retired. I firmly stand on that. The Heat have retired Tim Hardaway's number. So, just going to put that out there. Yeah, like he would already get his number retired. I think Jimmy Butler should get his number retired in 8 to 10 years when he's retired and everything has kind of gone by. I know some people might think that's controversial, but I think after Andrew Wiggins, there probably should be no more 22s. And I know that's not going to be 8, 10 seasons from now, but like I would kind of say, yeah, no one's wearing 22. LeBron, yeah, when LeBron retires, number 6 will be retired too. Like, that will be retired. No question about it.
Isn't it technically already retired?
Yeah, like nobody's worn it in a while. I want to make sure.
Because Bill Russell. Everyone retired it.
The NBA retired the jersey, so never mind.
LeBron Wade statue?
That'd be tough. I don't think LeBron deserves a statue, though. Yeah, they wouldn't do that because Wade's got his earlier this year.
Oh, yeah, the goofy.
Yeah, the goofy one. Yeah, the Heat has retired 23.
Oh, yeah, one of those.
Or one of the teams.
I'll be respectful. One of those organizations.
Hey.
That are like, oh, man, Michael Jordan.
Respect rate. Oh, man. Oh, my computer froze for a second. I am very proud of Bam, man. I'd say Adebayo is probably the... not probably, is the second best pick in Heat history. Dwayne Wade, number 1, 03, pick number. Oh my God, why am I having a mental?
Is Alonzo Mourning not a Heat pick?
It's pick 5. I don't know why I had a space on that. That's no. 4? This is bad. My brain's shutting down. Fifth, yeah, I thought it was fifth. Because Carmelo won third, Chris Bosh won fourth. That's a dumb. Yeah, but think about it. Wade won. Bam 2. Bam's going to be top 5 in every statistical category, besides three-pointers made and percentage in his career. And you get that at pick 14.
And I guess if you put it this way, since they made the finals twice with him
as a co-star.
Yeah.
So he'll be the second best pick when it's all said and done. When he retires, he'll be second best pick in Heat history. Unless somehow over the next 8 years the Heat draft someone like Luka Doncic, where it's like that elite top 5 talent level of a player that quickly. That's the only way Bam could get passed up as the second best pick of Heat time. Ironically enough, I would probably put Tyler Hero as the third best pick of all time.
Really?
That's 13th overall. That's late lottery. That's an unbelievable pick. The Heat don't have many good picks. Their best players of all time are all trades in free agents.
So Lakers East.
Think about it. Like, you really run down the list. The Heat's best players of all time: Shaq, traded for. Chris Bosh, signed. Alonzo Mourning, acquired. Wasn't drafted. Tim Hardaway, same thing. Udonis Haslem was a UDFA, so he wasn't even drafted. Butler, acquired.
What about Glenn Rice?
Glenn Rice is a question. But when Glenn Rice was on Miami, was he as ever good as Tyler Hero is right now?
Probably not as a Miami Heat player. Yeah, I'm looking at this right now.
I'm telling you, we don't have a lot of, like, we've drafted really well over the last decade, but when you think of long-term, and we're a young franchise, like I mentioned, first ever pick was Ronnie Cycli in the 1988 season. So it's not like we have a lot of, like, a long history. Like, I'd probably put Hero 3. I mean, because you have to take in the consideration when they were drafted. 13th, that is not a guaranteed good pick. That's why Bam being the 14th pick and him being as good as he has been in his career, despite what people want to try to say about him, is impressive.
I guess, like, in the modern era, the only other one that I'm just like, okay, that was a solid pick, and he barely stayed there. It's like Eddie House.
That's what I'm saying. I would put my top 3 draft picks in Miami Heat history: D-Wade 1, Bam 2, Hero 3. And then you probably go Glenn Rice 4, Cycli 5. Eddie House is a good one at 6. But then you even start to consider some of the more recent picks in the last decade in the first round.
Oh, I guess Corey Brewer was a... Wait, no, that's not the same one. Never mind.
Steve Smith is up there too. Yeah, that's a good point from people in the chat, but like, it's not like anything crazy. Those don't count though, Chase. Like, you have to play for the actual team. Like, the Heat drafted Bojan Bogdanovic, but he never played for the Heat. So, like, those don't count. Those don't count. They have to play on the team. All right, we're back in the second half, and we immediately start with Alec Burks fouling Chris Middleton on a 3 and 1. Chris Middleton now 6 of 7 from the field. He's carrying Washington today.
He cleared his line. I'll let a couple of possessions pass before I ask this question.
No. Don't even ask. Don't even bring it up. I don't want to think about it. 15-point Heat lead. Kevin Love inserts it to Bam on the low block. He faces up on Alex Sarr. They double him. It's swung around to Burks. Now over to Hero, to the corner for Rozier. 4 on the shot clock. Terry Rozier getting clamped by Chris Middleton in the year of 2025. I'm disgusted.
He made it.
Justin, would you like to explain to the people what just happened?
Terry Rozier here to contested step back 3 at the buzzer.
Keyshawn George inside, no good. Adebayo with the rebound. But it will be a jump ball between him and Keyshawn George. But like this, the fact that Rozier couldn't break down Chris Middleton is just a testament of how bad Terry Rozier is at this point. If Chris Middleton's able to stay in front of you man-to-man isolation defense, that's an issue. Did Bam lose the tip?
Yep.
Chris Middleton guarded by Hero. Miami doubles Chris Middleton. My lord. Ball swung around to Bub Carrington, and the Wizards starting off hot from 3. Adebayo mid-range, too strong. Rebound, Washington. Keyshawn George with a triple. It's a 12-point game.
Oh, boy.
Foul on Bub Carrington off ball, grabbing Kevin Love. The fuck's going on in the chat right now? I don't know what's happening. They just changed that Terry Rozier step back, by the way, to a 2-pointer, so the Heat's lead is down to 11. If the Heat blew a 19-point halftime lead to the Wizards, I think that's rock. There will never be a more rock bottom than that, right? Hero deep 3. Good! That's big because we need him to get going offensively. He's got 13 in the ball game. Koulibaly to Middleton. Middleton spinning, step back, shot over Bam.
Oh,
excellent defense out of Adebayo. Comes up short.
5 years ago, that used to be a lot more smooth.
And then there's a foul off ball on Washington. Yeah, clearly a 2. Adebayo at the elbow, back to Hero. Hero driving, kicking. Burks right wing 3. It's good. Lead back to 17 for Miami. Burks, man, I like him. He should play every day. I think he's starting to and will play every day, but like he should have been doing that from the jump. Adebayo with the steal inside. Over to Burks. Burks in transition. Pull up 3. Oh, how does that not fall? Middleton on the left wing gets a screen from Alex Sarr. Now isolating on Adebayo. Koulibaly with this, good slip there by Koulibaly, and he finishes inside. Hero stripped. It's going to go off of his knee, out of bounds. Washington ball. All right. I don't know what's going up in the chat, but if y'all don't stop talking about fucking rizzing up 13-year-olds, we're done. All y'all are going timeout because I'm not paying attention to what's actually being said, but all I see is that. So zip it, talk about Heat basketball, or y'all are getting put in timeout for the rest of the game. Final warning. Hero, pick and roll with Adebayo to the corner. Burks will try another three. He's hot! Alec Burks is on fuego. 3 triples in the game for the veteran. Carrington looking for the answer. They've gotten hot here. How many points did they have at halftime? 35, right?
Yep.
36, I think. So they've had 17 points in this half. Rozier, sidestep left wing 3. What the fuck are you doing, Terry? Keyshawn George coast to coast layup. I'm shocked that Eric Spoelstra didn't call a timeout because that transition defense is horrible. 11-point game.
Oh, no.
Turnover Miami. Koulibaly up ahead, running floater, air ball. I mean, I tell you what. This Wizards team, man. Kevin Love, top of the key, over to Bam, back to Hero, deep 3 for him, goes! Big shot, Tyler Hero to calm down the Heat offense. He's now up to 16 points in the game. This is the most threes Tyler Hero's ever had in a season in his career, and there's still 20-plus games to go. How about that, Justin?
All-star year.
Middleton backing down on Rozier. 2 on the shot clock. Does he know? Well, he gets it off in time and got fouled by Terry. So free throws coming for Middleton. .640 to go in the third quarter. Heat lead 69-55. We're actually not in a bad spot, Justin, for our prize picks. We just need Bam 8 points, Hero 10 points, and Sarr to keep on missing threes.
Heroes picked it up.
Yeah, those 2 threes were huge. Those 2 threes were huge. .455 people watching. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in today. RJ Barrett's a trade candidate this summer. Nope. Not doing it, folks.
Who wants him?
I don't know, but I ain't doing it. Just in case, if anyone was curious on my thoughts about RJ Barrett if available via trade, not doing it. God, that would be a disaster. I mean, I put RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett's probably a little bit better in on-ball creation than Andrew Wiggins, but they're in the same kind of tier of players. Wiggins just as much a better fit because he plays defense. RJ Barrett really doesn't. But yeah, RJ's better offensively. I'll give him credit on that.
Even the offense, though, there's nothing exciting about RJ Barrett.
No, yeah, you're right. There's nothing exciting, but it is better than RJ. RJ can create. I would never trust Andrew Wiggins to create. That's got to be back.
Now we're back.
Yeah. Sorry for the quick little lag there, folks. Sorry about that. Wi-Fi hit a little snafu for a quick sec. Chris Middleton makes the first free throw, 69-56, but misses the second. Are they not playing quick right now? It's speed basketball. It's hilarious as the stream's trying to catch up. This is hilarious. Adebayo, tough step back, mid-range is good. This is hilarious. I can't wait till we catch up. Keyshawn George 3, no good. Ball bounced around and tapped Adebayo. Bam brings it up the left side. Handoff Duncan Robinson. He drives, hangs, floater, good. 17-point game lead for Adebayo, for the Heat. Alex Sarr driving, kicking, cool volley over to Middleton, back to Sarr. Now Middleton. Middleton, I've never seen him move this quick before. Sarr, 3! Fuck! And went in. We can't have him make a 3 the rest of the way. Hero to Bam, over to Duncan. Duncan stepping up for 3. No good. Wizards the other way. Sarr top of the key. Thought he was going to launch one. He's 1 for 3 from 3. We can't have him make another one. If Hero didn't tip that ball, he was going to have a look from 3, man. 4 on the shot clock. Gets downhill. Euro step over. Bam. Blocked. Adebayo said, get that shit out of here. Heat up and running. Hero's got it right wing. Crossing over on Koulibaly. Now gets a screen from Bam. Drives inside. Loses the handle. Turnover. Wizards up and running now. Keyshawn George drive to the rim. Lays it up and in. Timeout Miami. 4.5 to go in the first quarter of the second half. And the Heat's lead down to 12 during this TV timeout. For the 550 people watching, we'll tell you about our sponsor. That's Prize Picks. We are sponsored today by Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports platform out there. I play it on a daily basis. Every single Heat basketball game, I'm playing Prize Picks. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash if you do it the right way. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money on sports action with over 10 million users. Sign up today. Prize Picks offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. I have a 3-player entry, as I always do, for this night's game, but it's sadly going to come to a 2-player entry because when I placed this earlier today, it sounded like Andrew Wiggins was going to play. He did not. So it's just a 2-player entry, more than Adebayo, 32.5 points and rebounds, less than Alex Sarr, 1.5 3-pointers made. So those will be the 2 that I am working with today. But like I said, sign up today, download the app, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. I mean, the Heat led by what, Justin? 19 at the half? It's only 12 now.
Don't like this, especially heading into the fourth.
Justin, I'm telling you, if they blow it, I'm done. I'm being actually so serious. If we actually lose this game, I'm done. That Kyrie injury looks semi-serious, too.
Yeah.
That's brutal. All right, 12-point lead for the Heat. 4 minutes to go in the third. Hero, Highsmith, Duncan, Anderson, Larson, the 5 on the floor. Kyle Anderson gets it, finds a cutting Duncan Robinson, who easy buddy and missed it. Washington the other way, Rashawn Holmes to Keyshawn George. George driving on Larson inside the Holmes. Right hook shot, good. 10-point game. He'd have been outscored by 9 in the third. Hero driving, Euro step, hop step, floater, no good. Holmes inside, layup. 9-0 run for Washington. Kyle Anderson, the Duncan Robinson. Robinson to the corner. Larson's 3. No. Carrington driving, kicking. Keyshawn George 3. That one doesn't go. That would have made things a lot interesting. Anderson driving up ahead. Good feed to Larson inside for the layup, and the lead gets back to double digits. $25 points for the Heat's bench tonight, outscoring the Wizards bench 25-16. Kispert getting downhill against this Heat zone. Drop off to Rashawn Holmes, who finishes through some contact. Six straight points for Rashawn Holmes, Justin.
He have a big on the floor?
No, it's Kyle Anderson. Speaking of Anderson, he dives inside for a smooth bucket. 77-67. Under 2 to go in the third. Corey Kispert around the horn as the Heat are in a zone. Coulibaly to George. George inside. Back to Coulibaly. Top of the key triple. No good there. Oh. Rebound, foul called on Duncan Robinson. Duncan's complaining to the officials. Dude, you had 2 hands wrapped around him. And just what the Heat needed while the Wizards were going on a run, Terry Rozier checking back in for Tyler Hero. Larson tips the inbound pass, but can't chase it down. It'll go out of bounds to Washington. Now, the Wizards do have to inbound this on their baseline with 9 on the shot clock, so they got to get it all the way up the floor and get a look. That's an illegal screen. We have chaos. Bodies on the deck. Inside, oh my God, Haywood Highsmith just got fouled, thank the Lord. Him and Rashawn Holmes bang knees, shins. They both hit the deck. Inside, Kyle Anderson, I think, got a block, and then threw it up ahead to Highsmith, who got back up and then was fouled. Oh! Highsmith steps on Rashawn Holmes' foot, turns his ankle, and then Highsmith's knee goes right inside. Oh!
Hyperextended.
Big knee shot to Rashawn Holmes. I mean, that was an illegal screen, but like... Highsmith makes the first free throw, 78-67. 90 seconds remain in the third. He makes both, so the Heat's lead back up to 12. Remember, they led by 19 at the half. Marcus Smart in the game for Washington. He gets downhill, tied up with Highsmith, turns it over. Larson Rozier in transition. Rozier banks home a layup. I've never seen him make that this year.
You think he was trying to dunk that?
I don't know what he was trying to do. 14-point lead. Rozier's got 11. Told you he was going to get 15 tonight, Justin. Larson with the steal. No, I spoke too soon. Ball loose, and Washington picks it up. Kispert, pump fake, over to Smart. Top of the key triple. No good. Rebound, Duncan Robinson. Heat, in a rarity, Justin, closing a quarter strong. Kyle Anderson driving, kicking. Swung around the horn to Duncan Robinson. Robinson dribbles inside. Lefty layup, no good. Rebound Washington. 2-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Kispert left alone on the three-point line. Doesn't make it. Offensive rebound Washington, and they'll have last shot of the quarter. 81-67. Smart gets a screen. Fouled on the floor. The Wizards are in the bonus, so Marcus Smart getting 2 free throws with 4 seconds remaining. Marcus Smart, the veteran, not having the best game against Miami tonight. 2 points, 1 of 5 shooting. Chance to change that at the line. Well, he missed the free throw. Listen, I know Rozier was bad. Is bad. Based off what we've seen from Marcus Smart tonight.
You glad that he...
Would that have been a mistake to trade Rozier in a second for Marcus Smart?
Glad you didn't get bought out?
Highsmith driving inside. Layup can't go. It was a good look at the end of the clock. That will be 3 quarters. 36 minutes down. 12 minutes to go. Heat lead by 13. 81-68. Y'all know what time it is. Ty Man leading the charge as he always does. Spam those 4s. Pause in the air. Pause in the air. Spam the 4s. Justin, want to give shout-outs to everybody spamming 4s in the chat?
Chase, John, Tyson, Mackin, John, Tyman, Daniel, Noah, Alec, Bid, Noah, Rizal, Earl, Julia, 2Y2K, Alan, Melvin, Bid, Ponyboy, YRN, AS, Michael, Allen, Miguel, Trey, Skipper, Mannix, Ponyboy, I Hate the NBA, Simply Achieve, Hot Dog, or Simply Archive, That Guy Easy, Andres, Stephanie, Anthony.
All right. Let's hopefully those 4s get good vibes flowing for the Heat. They blow a 13 fourth quarter lead to the Washington Wizards, and I think we're going to have a discussion about the rest of our season here at the channel, because I'm yawning. Guys, I don't think you guys understand it. This Heat team is going to be in the playoffs. Do I think the Heat suck? Yes. Do I want the Heat in the playoffs? No. But it's pretty obvious that the Heat are going to make the playoffs. Like, they are terrible, and they're still the 7th seed in the East. Even if they lose to the Magic in the first play-in game in the 7-8, do we really think Miami's going to lose to Atlanta or Orlando in the second play-in game?
Probably not.
They could lose, but they probably won't.
You would be the favorite.
Yeah, exactly. And it will be at home. So it's like, the Heat will be in the playoffs. Unfortunately, don't want them to be. Simply don't. Would rather be in the lottery. But they'll be picking 17th or 18th thanks to the Golden State Warriors. Duncan Robinson driving inside, kicking. Larson now on the left wing. Poole driving, swinging. That was a good pass to Robinson, who now gets inside and banks one home. That was a great swing skip pass there by Poole Larson.
Hey, quiet good minutes.
Larson's been impressive today. Kispert to Richaun Holmes. He gets downhill, fouled by Anderson, and he'll go to the line. Richaun Holmes misses the first free throw. Holmes not a good free throw shooter. Makes the second, though. Duncan Robinson fouled on a three. Interesting. They called this on the shot, yeah, Justin?
They should have.
I mean, yeah, he was in that. No, maybe side out. Terry Rozier, sidestep three. No. Larson fouls Holmes. I don't know about that one. Hmm. 14-point Heat lead. George inside. Turns. How was that off Miami? It will stay with Washington, although I thought it was a turnover. Left knee sprain for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, wow, they dodged a bullet.
Smart gets it to Richaun Holmes. Back to Smart. Marcus driving, Euro stepping. How is that a foul on Haywood Highsmith? That's the third foul in the first minute on the Heat. The Wizards are going to be in the bonus very soon. Smart
made the first one.
Made the first free throw. B-Ray says if we could completely rejuvenate one Heat player from the past, who would it be? Yeah, I'd take 2013 LeBron James on the Heat right now. That'd be fun. Smart makes both free throws. It's a 12-point game. 2013 LeBron inserted on this team, and we're going to the finals. I'm not even kidding when I say that.
Yeah, they'll probably beat the Celtics.
We would go to the finals so easily. Bam and LeBron defensively, 2013 LeBron with Hero in the backcourt, like, not even question. Oh, what a feed by Kyle Anderson to a cutting Larson and one. Kel'el Larson continue his strong game, 9 points. If we're going to be honest, if you had to choose one player to add to this roster to be competitive, the only answer is 2013 LeBron. 2013 LeBron is probably the second best player we've ever seen. Marcus Smart, deep three, good. In the corner, 86-74. Like, I think if you had to rank, like, the best versions of players, it's like 96 MJ, 2013 LeBron. Adebayo inside, can't finish, gets his own rebound, and then is fouled.
Still think 2009 LeBron's my favorite.
I think the best LeBron is 2013 LeBron, but I think the second best LeBron is 2016 LeBron.
Oh, yeah. Much better basketball player. I'm just saying.
I would still take 2013 LeBron, though, because he was such an athletic freak. He was an athletic freak in 2016 and still is now. But, like, his athleticism in 2013 was, like, unbelievable. Like, he would legitimately – like, I'll never forget that when he met Tiago Splitter at the rim for that block. That shit, that's a center rolling to the rim. LeBron comes over, 2-foot jump. Get that shit out of here. Unreal. Like, 2013 LeBron is a specimen we will never see again. I'm not even a LeBron guy, but that's clearly the best player to ever put on a Heat uniform.
That's the same year he jumped over John Lucas.
Yeah. And that's the same year he baptized Jason Terry.
Oh, was it back to Chalmers?
Yeah.
To Wade. To James.
Oh, my. I think a close second would be 08 D-Wade. His should have been MVP year where he was averaging 30. But, like, I just don't know how does he help the Heat win a title this year? That's my thing. It's
Probably
like,
not.
Even with how good that Wade is you add that Wade to Bam and Hero, I'd be very skeptical of some of the fits in that group. But you add 13 LeBron, like, holy shit. Like I said, the duo defensively of him and Bam would be generational. And you also have the guard in the backcourt that can hit shots off the catch in Tyler Hero and create on ball. And you want to talk about what player could benefit greatly working off of LeBron James? Duncan Robinson.
Oh, both of them, yeah.
The amount of looks he would get, like, are you kidding?
Just look at Cavs Kyle Korver.
And in that hypothetical, you're not, like, trading a player, just adding a player to the team. So you just take away the worst player on the roster, whether it's Kevin Love or Terry Rozier, and just plop LeBron on there. So you'd have Andrew Wiggins coming off the bench. Like, ew. Be gross. Like, be sick. Yeah, so that's the answer. If I were to add one Heat team in the past, or Heat player in the past, and add him to the roster, 2013 LeBron. The play was being reviewed for a foul, incidental contact, so no foul on Miami. Instead, it will stay a Wizards foul, and I think Adebayo is going to the line.
You say it's confirmed a knee sprain?
That's what, what's his name tweeted out? Chris Haynes.
Okay. Well, now that he dodged a major injury, I don't feel bad saying this. The Mavericks fans deserve this.
Oh. Adebayo at the line for 2.
All that talking about my Cowboys.
Makes the first.
Couldn't just eat their food and stay quiet.
But aren't most Maverick fans Cowboys fans as well?
They think they are, but they're really just trying to say that, like, they broke up with the Cowboys and their new girlfriend is prettier when it's not.
Bam goes 2 for 2. We're 4 points away from Bam getting to his prize picks total that we needed. We need
5.
We need 4.
It's 20.5.
I got it at 19.5.
Oh, well, I got it at 20.5. So
That's devastating for you. We need Sar to not make another 3 because he has 1. And then we need Hero to get 10 more points. Hero ain't getting 10 more points. Kyle Anderson with a steal. Outlet ahead to Larson, who throws it home. Hero might not come back into the game if the Wizards don't get this under time.
Larson's stealing all the points.
16 points for Larson. I mean, that was a good steal by Kyle Anderson, and then Larson just got out and running. I should have faded the chat. Y'all are stupid. All jokes. But I knew this wasn't a hero game. I really did. Wizards inside, kicks it out to Koulibaly. That's Carrington, who then turns it over. Anderson with the steal. Up ahead to Larson. Larson, left wing 3. Oh, and he drains it! Heat's lead back to 19. Yeah, Hero ain't coming back in. We got the Kel'el Larson show tonight in Miami. 15 points. Shout out to the Rook, second-round pick out of Arizona. Good shit there, Larson. Good shit there. All right, during this TV timeout, he lead by 19. We'll tell you about Prize Picks. We are sponsored today by Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports platform out there. I play it on a daily basis. Every single Heat basketball game, I'm playing Prize Picks. It's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash if you do it the right way. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money on sports action with over 10 million users. Sign up today. Prize Picks offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. I have a 3-player entry, as I always do, for this night's game, but it's sadly going to come to a 2-player entry because when I placed this earlier today, it sounded like Andrew Wiggins was going to play. He did not. So it's just a 2-player entry, more than Adebayo, 32.5 points and rebounds, less than Alex Sarr, 1.5 3-pointers made. So those will be the 2 that I am working with today. But like I said, sign up today, download the app, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today, use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. 8.5 minutes to go in this one. The Heat lead by 19. I think even Miami is safe from blowing this lead, considering how bad the Wizards are.
Why y'all want to see my hairline? It's all good.
That's crazy.
I know. Look.
Justin's got a good hairline.
Right now, my hair isn't great. I'm getting braids next week. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, I had to do the 4-month, 3-month stretch of growing it out. So,
that's awesome. Is it just gonna be like normal braids? Like, is there a specific type? Like,
I'm meeting with my friend's fiance who does braids tomorrow, and we're gonna evaluate which one we're gonna get.
Let's ride. That's sick. My hairline sucks. I've got a strong hairline, like I'm not going bald, but like I've got a massive colic right here, so it's like a lot. It's it's not even. Let's just say that.
I have the same problem with the colic.
The colic is brutal, and it just like is a angle. Like it's fine from like here to here, but then it just starts getting back here. Not because it's receding, it's just because of my colic. Who scored that?
Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson inside with the bucket. Heat up by 21. This is the largest lead the Heat has had tonight. And then Larson, excellent defense on Marcus Smart, forcing a miss there and then grabbing the rebound. Larson, I'd put him as my 3rd guy for the Heat tonight, man. Adebayo 3. No. Guess who? Larson, rebound. Put back, fouled.
You think he earned some minutes in the real rotation?
No, because when they're fully healthy, Wiggins will be ahead of him. Mitchell's ahead of him. I would be honest. I think I would give Larson a shot over Jaquez when they're both back. Larson misses that free throw. Not that Jaquez was even that part of the rotation, but the question is, do you play Burks or Larson?
Alex Burks.
That's the question. Because when you're fully healthy, Mitchell, Hero, Wiggins, Ware, Bam, starting 5. Off the bench, Duncan Robinson. And then this is where it gets interesting. I'd probably go... You got to keep Highsmith. He's playing too well over the last week. So I would put Haywood as my 7th man right now. And then it's a question, Burks or Larson at the 8. But maybe you could say, listen, we'll play 9. We'll go 90. And we'll go, you're starting 5, and then off the bench, Duncan, Haywood, Burks, Larson. And then you kind of move Jaquez and Rozier out of the rotation.
Yeah, because, I mean, every now and then Jaquez will get some minutes. Why can't it be Larson?
I think if I had to choose between Larson or Jaquez minutes, I would choose Larson. Larson's about a 3-point shooter. I think they're similar defenders. Larson fouls more than Jaquez does. That just comes from a little bit lack of experience. But I think Larson is on par defensively. He's a better shooter. The only thing Jaime has on him probably is finishing and maybe creation. But like Jaquez still can't even create that well.
So let's just say they have to run the triage lineup on Wednesday. Again. But maybe like Wiggins is back. Do you think he can earn some minutes then? But everybody else is still out.
Sorry, I was tweeting this out. What was the question?
If, like, let's say Wiggins comes back Wednesday, but he's the only player that comes back.
So you're saying Jaquez, Ware, Davion Mitchell all remain out? I think it's guaranteed Mitchell plays on Wednesday because he was questionable for this game. It's not like he was doubtful like some of those other guys. As Larson gets the miss, rebound. So I think Mitchell and Wiggins will both be back because both of them were questionable for today's game. So I'd expect them to play. Jaquez was doubtful, so I don't even think he'll be ready to go. Yeah. So Wiggins and Mitchell are back. So you have we'll see about Ware. I don't think he'll be back. They can't start Kevin Love. But we're fucked against the Cavs on Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie. Just thinking about this. No, if we don't have Kel'el Ware on Wednesday, which we probably won't because he has a knee sprain. Don't know how severe. It doesn't sound like it's going to be like a long-term absence, but he'll be out probably a couple games here. How the fuck are we going to match up with them inside?
You're not.
We have to play Kevin Love. We don't have another big man.
Come on, Bam. What are you doing?
We don't have another big man. Yakushai Johnson will be with the Heat on Wednesday, but he can't play the 4 against Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. We're fucked. We're going to have to play Kevin Love and have him guard Jared Allen and Bam guard Mobley. This is going to be a train wreck.
Sounds like you know your Prize Picks entry.
We're going to get manhandled on Wednesday. That's going to suck. Say, don't forget Jovic. Jovic is out until
forever.
Early to mid-April. Tyson says he trusts Wiggins against Mobley. What?
That he does what? Oh, against Mobley?
Ooh. You realize Evan Mobley's about 6'10". Wiggins is 6'6". Berto says we need a big on the buyout market ASAP. Issue, there's no good big men out there. That's issue number 1. Issue number 2, they have a max 15 players, so they can't even sign anyone on the buyout market unless they cut someone, which they're not going to do. I'd actually put Wiggins on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
I'd put Wiggins on if they're a fully healthy lineup. I don't know who starts at the 4-5. I really don't. I'd go Wiggins guarding Donovan Mitchell, Davion Mitchell guarding Darius Garland, Tyler Hero on DeAndre Hunter, Bam on Mobley, and I suppose if you're rocking with Kevin Love with Ware out, Love on Jared Allen.
You just better hope that Kevin Love remembers how to box out.
And then my issue here as well is that Kevin Love can't play 25 minutes. So you're going to see a lot of Kyle Anderson. I would actually consider starting Kyle Anderson because he's got some length to him. Kyle Anderson on Jared Allen, I think it's better than Kevin Love. Now your offense takes a pretty big hit because even though Kevin Love stinks, and
you're just gonna have Jared Allen camping in the paint.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's concern. We stand no chance on Wednesday. No chance. No chance. There's actually no doubt in my mind that we lose that game on Wednesday. Duncan Robinson, left wing, tries to get it to Bam, now does. Adebayo, step back on Sarr, in and out.
It's not happening.
Well, Hero's not coming back in, so I've already given up. Adebayo grabs the rebound after the miss inside by Washington. Oh, but I forgot you have your different one. Adebayo inside, fouled.
Bonus?
Yeah.
Let's go. Because
my first prize picks is going to hit, though.
Yeah, that's what I want. My one to hit, because with Kyrie going out, 2-man.
I had 32 points and rebounds from Bam. He's got 30 right now. And I have less than on Sarr 3, so unless Sarr hits a garbage time 3.
And he misses the free throw.
Yeah, Bam sucks.
Oh, my goodness.
Bam slits the pair. $76.99, 5 minutes to go. Shouldn't be another timeout the rest of the way. I think we've had both of our timeouts here in the quarter. Bilal Coulibaly inside, fouled.
They call it a shooting foul?
Yeah, it makes sense. Coulibaly missed the free throw. He's been really quiet tonight, Bilal Coulibaly. 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting. Actually, that's way old stats. Let me refresh. 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. Wow. Oh, stealing the hearts of the Heat fans. Looking to get, I think, Chick-fil-A. 99-77. Duncan Robinson over to Bam. Bam faces up on Sarr. Hands it off. Tried to hand it off to Rozier. Can't get it to him. Now gets it to Terry. Rozier, step back 3. No good. Rozier, 1 of 7 from 3 tonight. Champagny driving, spinning, kicking out to Coulibaly, who reverses course to Carrington. Carrington back to Sarr, his three-pointer. Air ball.
Oof. Sweating.
So he's taken 4 after not taking any in the first half.
I think that would have ended both me and yours bets.
Do you think Wizards fans tune in on a nightly basis excited to watch their team play?
Not a chance. You think they even get any sort of lottery luck?
Adebayo slam dunk inside. That would be criminal if they don't finish in the top 3.
Please don't take him out. Please don't take him out.
They're taking him out. Brutal line by Prize Picks. They know.
That's crazy.
19 points, 14 boards, 5 assists. Likely coming out of this one. Like, seriously, if you're a Wizards fan, the only reason why I think they could be excited to watch on a nightly basis at times is because you do have the number 2 overall pick in this past draft, Alex Sarr. You have 2 other rookies that you took in the first round. Plus, you have a really young, talented guy in Poole Koulibaly that has a lot of growth. Like, I could imagine Wizards fans tuning in and getting excited to watch. And if it goes poorly in the first half, then they turn it off. Like tonight, they probably turn it off at halftime. But, I think they could get excited on a nightly basis to watch.
I don't know, man. I think you're putting a lot of stock in Alex Sarr.
I don't know, but, for example, I know Cooper Flagg's on a different stratosphere, but say the Heat were the worst team in the NBA. They drafted Cooper Flagg, number 1 overall, number 2 overall, and were bottom of the Eastern Conference with Flagg as a rookie. I think I would still be excited to tune in every day to watch him play. And maybe it's a different thought process because Cooper Flagg's a one-of-one type of talent, and Alex Sarr didn't even go number 1 overall, so maybe.
Do you even think they were excited on draft night, though?
No, they were excited. Sarr's a good player. I think his future in the NBA is bright. He's a pretty solid defender. Once he figures out the offense and his touch around the rim, he'll be just fine, I think. Rozier scoops inside for a layup. Remember when I said he was going to have 15 points tonight?
Exactly 15.
And then Kyle Anderson fouls Champagnie the other way and won. Why are you fouling? You're up 24 with 3 minutes. Just let them take a layup if they want to take a layup. .3-point lead, 103-80. Warriors beat the Hornets by 18 today. Rumor out there today that LaMelo could potentially be someone to monitor for the trade this offseason.
As in Hornets are done or he wants out?
I don't remember what the actual report was. Let me read it. Following the Luka Doncic trade, NBA executives around the league have expanded their horizons on which potential stars could be next to change teams. The availability of Hornets guard LaMelo Ball is one of the stars several executives who spoke with Hoops Hype will be monitoring on the trade market this summer. Do you think LaMelo would work in Miami?
I think it would be very fun.
It'd be fun. Conducive to winning, though?
They're not going to be doing much winning regardless without it. So,
harsh truth from Justin. What would you trade for LaMelo?
Has he gotten his extension?
Yes.
Okay. They obviously would not take Terry Rozier back. The first round pick, Wiggins, and throw in Jovic.
That's going to cost more than that.
That's the starting offer.
LaMelo's contract, he has the rookie extension. Let me see Tressie's contract. It will be 37 for next year. So it's really not even that expensive of a contract. Like in the grand scheme of the NBA, his current contract has 5 more years or 4 more years on it after this year. 37, 40, 43, 46, because it's the initial rookie max extension. Like, for a player that puts up the numbers he does, that's pretty good.
But the real question is, do they want off of him?
Yeah, well, that's the question, yeah.
Because if they're kind of tired of it, I think you can get it for the low.
I'm not going to lie. If you were to trade for LaMelo, I think you would have to trade Hero because a Hero-LaMelo backcourt would just be absolutely horrific.
Defensively?
Everything,
shot selection?
Everything about it. Everything about it would be terrible.
That's why I said it would be so entertaining. One night, they could combine for 60-something. Another night, they could go 2 for 18 from 3.
LaMelo averages 28 and 7 a night, but his efficiency is horrible. And he plays no defense. Ooh.
I think that would make you a non-play-in team.
Oh, we'd be a top 5 team with LaMelo, I think. I'm experimenting here.
As the chat is pointing out, what if it was between LaMelo or Ja?
I'll take LaMelo. Oh, I'm a dumbie. I would take LaMelo long term. All right, listen to this trade offer, Justin. Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Nikola Jovic, 3 first rounders, all 3 tradable firsts for LaMelo and Josh Green.
I would do it.
So your starting lineup next year in that hypothetical would be LaMelo Ball, Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, Kel'el Ware, with Josh Green, Haywood Highsmith, Kyle Anderson off the bench. And then you would still have some flexibility roster-wise to add to that rotation, but that would be your top 8. Larson as your 9, and then you have about 4 or 5 roster spots to fill.
I like that roster a lot. I would tune in for every game.
It'd be an interesting squad. Alex says LaMelo isn't that good. That's damn near the Dame package. Well, no, it's not, because we offer the Dame package included Tyler Hero, which is a significant piece that I am withholding here. And Jaquez's value has gone way downhill because he stinks.
You're not even giving up anybody that's good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the only thing you lose Jovic, which would sting, but you got to give up at least one good young player. So when you really boil down to this trade that I just spoke out there, it's realistically, because I don't even view Jaquez as that good of an asset anymore, if I'm going to be honest, and I don't really view Rozier or Duncan as an asset. you're basically trading Jovic and 3 first-rounders for LaMelo and Josh Green.
I would do that in a heartbeat. I know you're not the biggest
I'm
LaMelo.
not sold on it myself, but that's the only trade Miami could get LaMelo Ball for where I start to really think about it. And remember, like, it was really only 2 first-rounders because one of them's coming from Golden State this year in 2025, and then the other 2 are 2030 and 2032. And it's just like, well, ideally, from that far into the future, if you have a core of LaMelo, Hero, and Bam, those picks are in the 18 to 25 range anyway. And it's just like, I don't know. I could talk myself into it. Does it win a title? Probably not. But, like, it's better. And then if you really want to and it doesn't work out, you could flip Hero for a wing that benefits you more.
And you finally get your point guard. I feel like
you get your point guard in LaMelo. You
Bam
have your front court and Bam and Ware still growing together. And if it doesn't work out, you flip Hero and maybe a pick that you get in future years, if after 1 or 2 seasons, for a wing that fits the team better. I don't know. I get it. It's potential. Potentially. Alex is paying LaMelo 46 in 2028. Yeah, that's a fucking bargain, man. I'll tell you right now, it's a bargain. With the cap going up every single year, dude, the new contracts are going to get these dudes 58, 60 million per season when we get to that point.
I mean, sure, the Hornets shouldn't do it, but they're a bad organization. And let's be honest, LaMelo's PR isn't the best. So I would imagine he isn't the going rate for a young star, borderline all-star player.
Yeah, it might not cost you 3 first-rounders. Might not. Might only cost you 2. Only cost you 2. I don't know. We'll see. Might talk about it tomorrow. Might not. I don't know.
And I mean, I know he's hurt this year, but let's just say it doesn't happen in the offseason, but the rumors are circling around the entire offseason. First 25 games, Brandon Miller takes a step. They're like, okay, you're the one. We're giving you the keys to the franchise.
I'll say this. I think that it will be very dependent on, let's see what happens with the lottery.
Okay, what if they get Cooper Flag?
Well, then I think LaMelo stays. No question.
Really?
Yes. I think the question then becomes, if they get the number 2 pick, what do they do?
Ace Bailey.
Could they flip LaMelo and then draft Dylan Harper? Because I think Dylan Harper is the clear-cut number 2 guy. But Dylan Harper doesn't fit in Charlotte if you keep LaMelo Ball. So then they would have to take an Ace Bailey in the wing or VJ Edgecombe, who's a 2 guard. Which I don't mind. I actually really like VJ's fit there. Like a LaMelo, VJ Edgecombe, Brandon Miller, 1, 2, 3. That's very fun and intriguing. If I was a Charlotte fan, I'd be excited about that. But if they get pick number 2, and you just like want to take the best player available, which is Dylan Harper, you could trade LaMelo for assets and stuff. Like, what if you did that trade with Miami, and then you have a starting lineup of Dylan Harper, fill in your 2 guard, Brandon Miller, Nikola Jovic, Mark Williams, a couple guys off the bench, multiple picks.
Redacted, unfortunately.
I don't know.
Miles Bridges is still there.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Fuck.
Yeah. They willingly said we have to employ you and give you the max.
Yeah. Heat win today. Let's check the NBA standings. Heat moved to 29 and 31. No really movement in the draft standings. Still have the 7th pick. Or excuse me, let me check the Warriors pick now. Oh, it's getting worse for Miami. It's now up to 19. Fucking Christ. God damn Golden State. They never lose anymore. What a fascinating prospect this would be for us to get in this Tankathon mock draft, which I don't really think they know what they're talking about. But LeBaron Philon from Alabama, point guard, he's shifty, dude. He's quick. Small frame, though, needs to add a lot of weight, and he is very up and down. Comes off the bench for that Alabama team. They start Mark Sears, so it's like, what do you do?
The old man.
Yeah. But true freshman, Philon's a fascinating guy. Unbelievable athlete. Very quick. Very quick. All right, that's probably going to do it for tonight's stream. We'll be back, unfortunately, on Wednesday for a game against the Cleveland Cavaliers that I think is going to go very, very poorly for the Miami Heat. But we will be here live once again for that. We'll have a video out tomorrow. Probably we'll talk about injury news if we're going to be honest, because there is a lot to discuss with Kel'el Ware's knee and the rest of this team's injury. So be on the lookout for that. Peace out, folks. Heat do get a win. They are now 29-31. Games this week against the Cavs on Wednesday, Timberwolves on Friday, Bulls on Saturday. Won't be live on Saturday. Just want to make sure. And NFL free agency prep, but we'll be live on Wednesday, live on Friday. Peace out, folks. See you then.